Hello, ladies and gentlemen, toy enthusiasts and those new to Tough Nerd Toys LLC. I'm your host, Uncle Nerd, and welcome to another exciting episode of Busted Open. Busted It Open since 2007, and today we will be reviewing my all-time favorite Neca Alien 40th Anniversary action figures by Neca. Boy, man, I love Alien. I love Alien. Okay. Alien is a 1979 science fiction horror film directed by Ridley Scott and written by Dan O'Bannon, based on a story by O'Bannon and Ronald Shusett. It follows the crew of the commercial space tug Nostromo, who encountered the alien, an aggressive and deadly extraterrestrial set loose on the ship. The film stars Tom Seckert, Sigourney Weaver, Veronica Cartwright, Harry Dean Stanton, John Hurt, Ian Holm, and Yaphet Kotto. It was produced by Gordon Carroll, David Giller, and Walter Hill through their company Brandywine Production, and was distributed by 20th Century Fox. Giller and Hill revised and made additions to the script. Shusett was executive producer. The alien and its accompanying artifacts were designed by the Swiss art, and I have his Necronomicon too, H.R. Geiger, while concept artists Ron Cobb and Chris Foss designed the more human settings. Oh boy, man, this right here is a treat. I was waiting for Neca for years to release these. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy that they made the original Alien figures, but I mean, you know, this right here is right up my alley, even down to the box right here. This is just a treat to behold, because this is the classic box that they used back in when my grandmother bought me the big giant one back in the late 70s, early 80s. She bought me one, and it was around about like 18 or 12 inches tall, and I had that toy for so long. I no longer have it. I played with it so much the way it literally just started like coming apart at the hinges. But that's enough of this right here. Let's look at the box right here. It comes in a beautiful window box, as you can see, and this is Brett right here. And you know, this is the exact same box, if not, well, I wouldn't say exact same box, but they've replicated this box very well in the fashion of the original 70s box. As you can see, you have the Neca logo up there, the alien, and it says Brett. And this really, you have the beautiful, beautiful product image of Brett right here. It looks just like him. You have the information right here. In the remote region of the galaxy, the United States space tug Nostromo, carrying a cargo of mineral ore, makes its return journey to Earth. The ship's crew, 5 men, 2 women, and a cat, are awakened from their hypersleep chambers when Mother, the onboard computer, monitors a strange transmission. According to company law, the crew must investigate any signal indicating possible intelligent life. What begins as a routine search mission quickly escalates into a nightmare of unimaginable terror when the crew discovers and brings aboard an extraterrestrial life form. The 40th anniversary collection right here, and you also have over here, it says, you know, you have the images of the characters within the line. You have the android, you have Yaphet Kotto, you got Sigourney Weaver, the alien. I guess this is the first stage of the alien right here. Well, like the second stage after the chest burst out of his chest right here. And yeah, the other captain of the ship right here. And this is the bloody alien, which I will be showing you guys today. And this is the regular alien, which I have not gotten a hold of yet, because I don't think they released these guys. They haven't released, no, they haven't released him. This one they've released before. They've never released him before. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, I am loving these right here. This is all that I've been waiting for. You got the nice 40th anniversary up here with an image of the alien right here, drooling at the mouth, done in a shadowy type of art. I have alien over on the side over here, looking great, man. And it says Brett right here. Do they have any information on the characters specifically? No, they don't give character bios on the character specifically, but you can look on Wikipedia to find out the character specifics as well. I can tell you them, but yeah, these are just amazing. And this is also going to be a video in memory of Yaphet Kotto. And no, it wasn't just Alien that made me really like Yaphet Kotto, because I've always been a Yaphet Kotto fan way before Alien, but this just right here solidified my love for him. And yeah, this looks great right here. Got the beautiful box, window box of Yaphet Kotto, the same as before. And right here where it says Neca, it used to say Kenner back in the day. And this is the actual way they would display the toy when you bought the Kenner version back in the day. Nice product art of Parker right here, looking great. Again, same as the other box. Same thing on the back right here, which I think they should have given them bio cards. But, I mean, this is real nostalgic for me because they actually did it. And no, back in the day, they didn't have all of these characters right here. It was only the Alien toy that was like 18, yeah, it's like 18 inches tall. It was tall. I remember me having it as a kid because my grandmother bought it for me. The Alien logo on the side right here. Nice little, you know, opening at the top so you can see the top of the package. This right here, I will say Neca definitely does a great job when it comes to their packages. And over here you got like the beautiful Alien figure looking absolutely amazing. Let's bring this a little bit closer. He's in the window box, and these Alien figures come out very, very well. And it says the Alien and it's bloody, you know, Neca symbol right there, same as the other boxes. But if you look up the classic boxes for the Alien toy from Kenner back in the day, they look just like these. And of course, you know, you got the little stuff on the bottom right here. Neca logo, Fox. All the boxes are the same. They just show a different character or the character that you're purchasing. Bloody Alien. Alien. 40th. Looking great. Other characters within the line. You know? So, yeah. There we have those guys right there. So what we're going to do, we're going to bust open the package and see if these guys are worth the scratch, okay? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. That's a kitty. That's a kitty. Come on, baby. That's a kitty. Come on. Oh man. Now, if anybody has ever been happy, that intro, that everything, the beauty of Alien itself is nothing but momentous when it comes to me. It is the icon, or pretty much the status of every pretty much sci-fi horror film, or the cornucopia of all horror films, sci-fi horror films. The aesthetics of the xenomorph right here, designed by H.R. Geiger, written by Ridley Scott. To me, this is my childhood right here. This is all I think I've actually been waiting for Neca to release, is the original cast of the original 1979 Alien film that I absolutely love. And it is my honor to bring you these wonderful and beautiful figures. I love Alien. I love Alien. I love aliens, anything within the realm of xenomorph. This right here, this design right here, this phallic design, yet endoskeleton with accompanied by the endoskeleton, is nothing but H.R. Geiger's masterpiece right here. I will go into these figures. I can't begin to tell you how much joy I am filled with to have the original cast of the Alien saga, Alien film in my hand. And I think I'm just going to start off with Brett, okay? Brett, who was played by... Oh gosh, this figure is absolutely amazing. Every character within this storyline, to me, the first movie set the tone. A lot of people, you'll be surprised, a lot of people saw Aliens and films that followed it, but never took the time to watch Alien, the original one, 1979. And I love both versions, the theatrical cut and the director's cut, which has more content, shows you what happened to sadly what happened to the crew of the Nostromo right here. But enough of my talking. Let's go into the beauty and the aesthetics of this beautiful figure right here. And wow, Brett looks amazing. It is a great likeness right here. Now look at the nice little deco you got going on in the top of the hat right there. This looks good. The face sculpt and the 3D printing technology that they use on his face is absolutely good. Look at all the deco, the Nostromo deco right there, the badge, the iconic hat. It even has the weathered, wrinkled look in it right here. He has the sensor slash, I remember they were spraying like this gas with it. It was like a tracker right here that easily fits into his hand and everything like that. Let's pull this out. And yeah, look at this figure. This is pure beauty right here. It even has the Nostromo deco on the back right here, embroidered or like pretty much painted into his jacket right here. You see the nice wrinkles, the rivets, or like the, how can I say, the textures within the jacket right here, the muddled look of his pants and everything, the shoes, everything. This is literally what I've been expecting, what I have wanted. Look at the face sculpt. That face sculpt is amazing. It looks like Brett was one of the members of the crew of the Nostromo that just basically, along with Parker, just wanted to come there and make money. That's it. And happened to be victims of the Xenomorph and his bloodthirsty, stalking, predatory, ship hunting, monstrous ways and actions. Look at this. The detail on this is absolutely amazing. The knee pads look great. Everything looks good on this. Down to the shoes. These are the exact same shoes that they use, like a cross between a Converse and a shell toe for that time. And this is back in 1979. Even by today's standard, to me, this film still holds up. Hands are done very good. Nice detail in the jacket, everything. Even down to the Hawaiian shirt that he had, the other shirt under it right here. You can see the prints. Hopefully you guys can see this. Oh man, this is just beautiful. Side profile looks exactly like Brett's. Right here, this looks great. Now again, with NECA figures, you're not going to get that much detail, but articulation rather. And yes, the jacket is done in like a vinyl. You could remove it if you want to, but you would have to take the arms off and stuff like that. I'm not doing that because these figures right here, and yes, I do open my NECA figures. Some people don't, because the box that came with these, if you watch the intro of it, the box that came with these are reminiscent of the classic 1979 Aliens Kenner action figure. Looks great. The hair sculpt within the figure is great. And no, it's not, you know, movable or anything like that, but it's sculpted into the figure right here. It looks great. This looks great. You got the 5 o'clock shadow on his face, if you can see, looking good. This looks just like him. This looks like him. And you know, again, these figures, how can I say, NECA figures are for play, but I wouldn't say they're for heavy play usage or heavy usage and stuff like that, because you know they come with I mean, honestly, I wouldn't expect the same type of articulation on these figures as I would like a Marvel Legend or let me say a Kyoto action figure, or even down to a Mattel action figure or whatever. But it is good for what it is. I mean, how much posing do you need to do with these guys? They were basically just running around, you know, searching for the alien and stuff like that, being victims or potential victims of the Xenomorph and stuff like that. But Brett looks amazing. He looks absolutely amazing. We're going to go into the articulation of this guy. Head can go all around. It's on a ball socket. Arms can go up but so far, as you can see right there. He has a twist at the bicep right here. He has another twist up at the elbow. It's on a double hinge at the forearm. It's on a double hinged elbow. As you can see, the padding design is absolutely amazing. And I love the looseness of the jacket that they sculpted on here. Now, the arms are done in a hard plastic, but the jacket part right here is a soft vinyl. Right here, you have a soft vinyl covering. Let me see if they gave it this, like, you can kind of like, no, now this one you can't lift up because this area right in here in the crotch area is very soft, but you have a nice mobility going on in the legs. Don't want to stretch it too far because, again, I'm not scared that it's going to break apart, but these NECA figures are not really made for that. The figures that are made for like a lot of posability, even though I am going to put him in different poses. The knee is done on a bendable ball socket knee that you can swivel back and forth and get all sorts of rotation going on with it. You got a nice pivot right here on at the foot. Let me bring this a little bit closer so you guys can see. Got a nice pivoting, some pivoting action, twist and everything at the foot. This guy is great. Does he have an ab crunch? He has somewhat of an ab crunch, not that much. Got a twist in the waist as well. But my gosh, look at the stitching. Look at the detail in this figure. This figure is absolutely amazing. It is beautiful. Look at this. You got nice stitching going on along here and everything. I love the ridges along the side of the arm of the jacket right here. I always love the realism that Alien brought to the sci-fi horror or the sci-fi genre, whereas like they look like regular people. Everything wasn't clean and white like in Star Wars. And don't get me wrong, I love Star Wars, but everything wasn't clean and white, or like these were like literally like mining ships. You could tell it was like industrial shit that has been used, ships that have been used over and over again. You know, like they had on regular clothes. It was more of a believable. I think that's what aided in the horror aspect of Alien, because they didn't really look like aliens getting mad that I'm talking about him. So he decided to just lean over and try to bite me. I think that's what added in the horror aspect of it, because you felt like you could be there. Even though it was in space, you felt like you could be there. Look at this sculpt and the pockets and everything on here. And yes, there's a nice wash. They put a nice wash to it. Has a nice dirty, worn look to it. Like I said, it has a muddled look to it. This is great. This is absolutely great. Absolutely great. And his face sculpt is absolutely amazing. He comes with, let me see if he'll stand up right there. Yeah, look at that. And he stands up pretty good. He comes with the, how can I say, call it the cattle prod, the intergalactic or the sci-fi cattle prod attached with the box right here, which I guess was its generator. And again, that's done in a nice paint. It's done in a nice green paint. Nice paint apps on it, as on the figure right there. You can see the little buttons right there and everything like that. I love the, how can I say, the archaic look of the items they were using, but you can tell it was futuristic, you know? This looks great. And it's done in like another wash paint with a worn look to it, which actually gives it more of a realistic look. So, I mean, like, Brett is absolutely amazing. I mean, I am loving this figure right here. I'm loving this figure. So let's move on to my main man. You know what? They're both my main man, but let's move on to my man. Let me see. Who we going to do next? Let's do the Xenomorph next. All right, guys? Woo, man, oh man. And next we have the beautiful, the iconic. Look at this beauty right here. I was always attracted to this creature right here. Even as a child, I watched in horror, but I fell in love. This is what put me in love with sci-fi outer space horror right here. Look at this. And it's done in such a great design right here. And this is the Neca alien bloody version. This character was portrayed by the late, great Bolaji Bodejo, or Bodejo. And so was John Hurt. Pretty much everybody that was in this film is either dead now or, like, you know, they've passed on, but they've left a wonderful legacy behind through their acting and portrayals of characters. And this is absolute beauty right here. I have other aliens within the series. I can never have enough alien figures alien figures because I am such a big fan of Alien. I do like Predator as well, and not to, you know, get off topic, but I've always been a fan of Alien. I love the hive mentality. I love the mysterious nature of the alien. I love the way they move, how they stalk their prey, how they work in unison. And this right here, this design by H.R. Geiger is nothing more than pure beauty in itself. And the portrayal that Neca has done is just outstanding right here. The nice fins on the back, or whatever you want to call them, the elongated head that appears to be very phallic in nature, but yet the gloss that they put on here resembles the action figure from, or resembles the creature from the film. Now the red paint on here is a little bit to be desired, because I mean, like, you know, but then again, I don't mind it at all. I don't mind it at all. I think it's a great job. The skeletal structure of the rib cage right here is amazing. I'm loving this. I'm loving the design of this creature. It looks great. The xenomorph has always been one of my favorites. I have well over, like, I would say 12 alien action figures at least. Some of them are repaints, some of them are different versions, and you will see towards the end of this video, I'll show you some that I have. Look at the beautiful structure within the fingers. They have the 6 fingers like in the movie, the outward, like the exoskeleton or the muscular structure that sits outside of the bone, which I've already loved. I've always loved the fact that it looks like it's turned inside out. Again, H.R. Geiger's designs are beautiful within their horror on the level of macabre. I love the midsection looks great. The legs look great. Everything looks amazing. Has a nice long tail. I would say this tail measures at least 8 inches long, if not longer. And it is made with a wire inside it, so you can put it in different, it's very maneuverable, and you can move it in different positions. I just want you to enjoy the detail of this figure. Look at the skeletal structure going along its back, its spine. You can see the vertebrae and everything like that. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. I've always thought the alien was a very beautiful creature. I've always wondered why, like, when it went from alien to aliens, to me, I gave an assumption as to why the alien was much slower to kill its prey in the film, as it took a while to kill John Hurt or Brett in the film, because it was young. So when you got, by the time you made it to the alien movies, those aliens were full grown. This alien right here was still young. It was still a child. It was less than 24 hours. I would say within 24 hours. So its innate nature, although it was already there in the alien to destroy and kill, maim and mangle its prey, or, you know, stalk its prey, it was still curious like that of a child. Because if you notice, when it first encountered Brett, it touched his face first, it looked at him and everything. And then as it was killing more and more people on the Nostromo, it became more proficient within killing. These creatures are absolutely amazing. I've always loved the elongated or the protruding collarbones along its neck. You can see the double mouth, or the double, the jaws. Do they extend or anything? Yes, they actually move a bit. So yeah, and you can get a double mouth action. Wow, I didn't even know that. There's another mouth inside right there that is very bloody. This figure is absolute beauty. I'm loving it. I am loving it. Wow. Now again, like these NECA figures aren't really made for that much mobility, but it is beautiful. Look at this. Look at the crown of its head. Look at the skeletal structure behind, that you can see behind the sleek alien head, the elongated head. The veins, the muscular structure of this figure is just amazing. I love aliens. They are pure beauty to me. And yes, I do have the H.R. Geiger's Necronomicons. I have many books that he has, you know, like his photo books and everything like that. I love H.R. Geiger's work. He helped design Species, and like people have took, you know, he helped design Species. All that stuff was inspired by H.R. Geiger's work. H.R. Geiger is amazing. He's amazing. Now again, the articulation on this figure is a bit different. You know, you're not going to be able to twist the head all the way around, nor would I want you to, because there are veins connected to the, if you can see right here. Let me bring this a little bit closer. Let me see if I can bring this a little bit closer so you guys can see. There's some veins right along here, if you can see, and they're connected. And no, the alien, you're never going to really be able to turn the alien's head all the way around. There's some, you know, you got some arm movement going on here. or whatever case may be. You can bring it up a bit. It's a bit stiff. There's some waist pivoting right here. You have this on a twist joint right here, a ball joint, but a single hinged elbow joint right along here. You got some nice pivoting and twisting in the hands. You got some nice bending and leg split in the legs right here. So you can get some funky poses with them if you want, but just be careful. You're on a single, yeah, is this a double hinge? Yeah, it's a double hinge knee. So you can do like knee. It's just a hiss knee instead of rising knee because it's an alien. Wow, you got some articulation in the feet that you can bend these toes up and down. You got some twisting, you got some pivoting along the, is it a twist? You can do somewhat of a pivot twist, but I want you to be very careful because you're gonna have to loosen these joints up right here because they come very, very stiff out the package. Nothing came apart. Neca has stepped their game up immensely in terms of quality control. So I mean, like, yeah, but look at the design of this thing. It is absolutely beautiful. I love the xenomorph. I've always been a fan of the xenomorph. I love how many movies, shows, even video games have taken the design of H.R. Geiger and Ridley Scott and put them into their alien, you know, into like where they were pretty much plagiarizing the alien or the xenomorph. And again, if you want to see more work like this, check out H.R. Geiger's Necronomicon. I have the book itself. I might show you it when I go to end this video, but this is just pure beauty right here. Look at this. Look at this. This is pure beauty. And they nailed it down to the T. I don't see anything missing. I don't see anything missing. Let me lift the arm. Yes, even in the rib cage along the sides and everything like that, the kneecaps and everything down to the feet. Everything is beautiful. And yes, I'm a person of detail. You can even see they painted the toenails silver right here, which was like in the movie. And they've done some on the nails, on some of the nails right here that are not blood covered or anything like that. But this thing is a thing. This creature is a thing of beauty. You got the silver teeth. I did not know that you could move the mouth up and down. Now I do, and you can close it. It looks great. And yes, I do have a ton of alien figures. A ton of them. Nice mobility in the waist, as you can see, but I'm just so blown away by the beauty of this. Wow. I may not enjoy the media that we have out here too much, but I love the designs of the action figures that we're getting now because they're spot on. They look like the cartoons, they look like the movies versus the stuff I grew up with in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. So I mean, like, this is just beautiful right here. If you're a fan of Alien, definitely go pick these guys up. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it gorgeous? And I love the shiny paint they put on it to resemble the mucus, the moist and mucus membrane aspect of the alien right here. Because if you remember in the film, it was always looking moist and like drooling at the mouth, and the head looked like it had like a mucus membrane or a layer of mucus going across it. I've always thought these were beautiful. I love aliens. I think they're a thing of beauty. I think they're an absolute thing of beauty. So we're going to go into the main man after this. Okay? Let me know what you guys think.
Lambert.
Get out of the way, Lambert!
Lambert. Lambert.
Wow. Next up, we are going to get to the main man, portrayed by the late, great Yaphet Kotto, who has just died recently, who I absolutely loved and literally, I feel was the shining star of the Alien film. Although, yes, Sigourney Weaver played her role, don't get it messed up, but at the same token, nothing beat Parker. If you think about it, Sigourney Weaver wouldn't have lived without Parker. Parker was the personality of the film. Parker was the one, if you ask me, had the best roles within the film. He carried the heart of the film. He was the hero of the film. And again, this was played by one of my favorite actors, Yaphet Kotto. And I am so happy. I have always wanted a Parker action figure. Bring this close. And I've always wanted a Parker action figure. Face likeness is not that bad. Doesn't really look like him, but it is just still is Parker. It favors him. It favors him. It's not as good as Brett, but it is good. It is good. And I think this is absolutely beautiful right here. Down to the green t-shirt behind the jumper and everything like that. You got beautiful deco. You got the patch, the Nostromo patch on the arm. I think that says, I can't really see it too close, but I think it says Wayland, Utah. It has a Wayland symbol. No. It has a Nostromo on there. Yeah, the Freighter Nostromo. Loving the headband, the detail in the eyes. Black as hell like me. Loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. The jumper has the nice wrinkle and dirty muddled look in it as with Brett over here. Nice knee pads and everything like that. Everything is lined up very nicely. Oh man, down to the sneakers and everything like that. The nice dirty look that they had within the film. He has the nice little charm or bracelet on his arm and everything like that. Came with the flamethrower. And you see I got some two-handed action going on and everything like that. He looks great. Look at the deco. Look at the detail. Look at the lines. Look at the paint schemes and the paint apps that they have. And everything is going well. Let me move this guy over here because he doesn't like not being getting all the center of attention. The headband has great detail on it, as you can see, has some darkening effects in it and everything like that. Look over here at the back, you can see the red within it. They did a great job with this right here. I am very happy. I am very pleased with this. Man, these are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Look at the worn look on the flamethrower. And they have used this flamethrower before. Ripley has it on the other 40th anniversary NECA action figure right here. It looks great. Great detail on it. Great detail on it. You see the little propane tanks or whatever type of fuel and napalm tanks that they have on it and everything like that. Great sculpting of the pockets, the wrinkles in the pants and everything. The padding in the knee are dirty, just like when, and you can tell like it's pretty much like a standard uniform for people that are on freighters or whatever they're doing for Nostromo and stuff like that. This is absolutely beautiful right here. Look at the detail on it. Patches on his arm look great. The stitching, you can even see down to the, if you look very closely, there's stitching right here along the sleeve. Stitching within the jacket. Paints within the buttons right here. Nice green shirt and behind it and everything like that. Take this loose, and you can actually put this belt over his neck right here. You can put the strap of the flamethrower around his neck. And the gun the flamethrower fits very, very securely in his hand, as you can see right there. I'm going to try to put this around his neck right here. Let's see how we're going to do this. Okay, let's do it like that, like that. Get that going. Try that. Now the strap on the flamethrower is a little bit, I wouldn't say flimsy, but it's delicate. It's a strong rubber, but it's a little delicate, so be careful with it. Again, these figures, I don't know anybody that's going to look for extreme articulation within these figures. I'm just happy to have them. But this guy looks great. Look at that. Even down to the way his shirt was half buttoned and everything like that. The wrinkles are just spot on. Great job, NECA. Great job. Now the hand paint on the inside is a little bit, a little bit Donkey Kong looking, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm loving this. Look at this. Look at the detail in these figures, man. They did an excellent job. Excellent job. As you can see, the flamethrower really sits around him like it did in the movie and everything like that. He also comes with an alternate hand. Hold on, let me put him back on the stand for you. Hopefully he doesn't fall. Yeah, he's gonna try to fall. Okay. He comes with a tracker, same as Brett's. Nice paint scheme, same thing, same tool. I mean a cattle prod, or like a, you know, a prod, because that's when they were looking for the alien. They figured they was gonna just poke it with the electric prod, and all it did was piss him off and everything like that. He also comes with an extra hand right here, so that you can hold the cattle prod, or the handle of the cattle prod, or the cattle prod itself more securely. As you can see, you know, just slide it through the air or just hold it around there. Now you may need to heat treat this a bit because it is made out of a very sturdy and hard plastic, but it's very good. And it's nice detail on it and everything like that. Well, what you would expect. But this Yaphet Kotto figure right here, or Parker as we all know him, is amazing. The build of him is definitely Yaphet Kotto, because Yaphet Kotto was a very big man. He was, I think he was 6'4". He didn't start really getting big until, like, you know, gaining weight right until like later on after the movie and everything like that, because he started getting older. As a matter of fact, he was of age. He was pretty much, I think he was in his 40s or late 30s when he did this film, and that was well over 40 years ago. So I mean, like, you know, he just recently died. But this is Yaphet Kotto, and again, like portrayed as he was portrayed as Parker right here. Face sculpt is okay, not that bad. Doesn't really look as close to Yaphet Kotto as Brett does. Brett looks just like John Hurt. This one is not that bad. It's not that bad. I feel as though they tried. They tried their best. I don't think they used 3D face printing as they did with Brett and Sigourney Weaver, but it's still good. It is beautiful. I'm so happy. This is all actually, this and a few other Space Marines were all I ever wanted from the Alien series and stuff like that. And of course, I can never have enough aliens. You'll be surprised at how many aliens I have. Like I told you, I have well over 12 aliens at least, and that's just aliens alone, not the different characters, but aliens, different kinds. I have dog alien, scorpion alien, all of them. But this looks great right here. I love the way they did the hair and everything. Looks like Yaphet Kotto's hair. Black people hair. And this is beautiful. The green shirt. Articulation is simple, the same that you would get on Brett right there. It's on a ball, you know, that you would get on Brett that I've shown you. You can take the head somewhat all the way around, but you don't really want to. Arms go up, as you can see. You can get some nice rotation within the bicep. You got some going on right there. It's on a single hinged ball joint. And you got some rotation within the wrist right here, but be very careful. Again, you might need to loosen things up. As you can see right there, you can get some pivoting going on. Now, the way it looks, it blends in with the hand. It looks like he's kind of like a, I don't know, like a robot or something, but it's an action figure. You're not, you know, if you want that unified look, then you got to get the more expensive stuff. And they do like the Hot Toys or something like that. But this is beautiful right here. This is beautiful. Got a nice leg split, pretty decent leg split, and it's very stiff. It feels as though it's on a ratcheted joint. This is on a this is on a single hinge ball joint right here. And you can do the rising knee on this one. You got some pivoting in the foot right here. Again, this figure is very stiff, but once you play with it and move it around a bit, maneuver it a bit, it'll loosen up a bit. Me, myself, this one is going up on the shelf. I will put them in a couple of poses, of course, you know, but as a whole, no. This is Parker right here. And I'm actually might get doubles of these so I can hang them on the wall, because the box that comes with them, as you saw in the beginning of the video, are absolutely amazing. Parker, to me, was the real hero of the Aliens film. If Lambert had moved her stupid ass out the way, he would have lived. He would have lived. As a kid, I felt as though he sacrificed himself for the whole crew, when you really think about it, or those that were left. Sigourney Weaver wouldn't have stood a chance against him, against the alien, if it wasn't for Parker's sacrifice and making her aware of this thing. Yeah, I just absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. And may he rest in peace because recently he just died. Yeah, so I am absolutely loving this, man. This figure is beautiful. This figure is absolutely beautiful. And it's not, and again, it's not that much articulation on it, but I mean, like, look at the detail on it. It looks great. Got the pocket sculpted on the side right here, over here on the shoulders and everything. This guy looks amazing. He looks absolutely amazing. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm loving the now right here. I meant to mention this is that the shirt is a bit of a vinyl. It's a soft vinyl, as with Brett's jacket right here, and it looks good, feels good, nice stuff going on right there. And I love the green shirt behind it. I'm not no, you cannot take it off because it is one unified piece right here. And if you take a razor and you want to cut it, yeah, if you want to take it off, you can. But I mean, like, why would you want to mess up something as beautiful as this right here? Well, from some angles, he looks like Yaphet Kotto. From some angles, but as a whole, no. But it is still beautiful. I absolutely love this figure. Thank you, Neca, so much for making this beautiful figure right here. I loved Yaphet Kotto. I've always wanted a Yaphet Kotto figure from Alien. And yes, I've also loved him in the James Bond films, other films that he's been in, blaxploitation films. So, let you guys check out some pictures. Let me know what you think of these guys, okay? Love you. Wow. Wow, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And this is just some of the aliens that I have, okay? Alien figures that I have. And if you don't believe me, if you stick around, there's something at the end of this video that I think you might like, all right? But yeah, as a whole, these guys are absolutely amazing. Are they made for heavy play? No. But you can get some playtime out of them. As you see, I got Dallas. I got so many Sigourney Weavers. So when you talk about that no female representation or anything like that, I don't want to hear it. I don't. Because if you grew up in a time like I did, you didn't care if it was male or female, as long as they was a hero or villain that you liked. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I have more. Trust me, like I said, stick around for the video and you'll be pleased with a pleasant little treat I got for you guys, okay? But yeah, these figures are ranging in from 6 to 9 inches, the aliens being close to 9 inches, or 8.5 inches, Parker himself being around about 7 inch, no, yeah, like close to 7 inches, 7.5 inches. And I mean, they're absolutely amazing. I am loving the designs of them, the beauty of them, the aesthetics of them are absolutely amazing. I love the Alien franchise, as you can see. I'm more of an Alien fan than I am, as I've mentioned before, than a Predator fan. I love them both, don't get me wrong, but Alien just has that sleek. It's something luring and sexy about aliens. I don't know what it is. I just like the way they move. I like the hive mentality that they have. I love the mother aspect, giving birth to other monsters and shit like that. And when you essentially look at it, it's basically story of two women fighting. One woman without children, the other woman with children fighting each other. And if you ask me, it's a story of intergalactic look at it. So I mean, like, this right here is absolutely amazing. I love these figures by Neca. It is a beautiful, absolutely beautiful, beautiful, and I mean beautiful figures that they got going on here. I hope you guys can see everything. I'm waiting for them to come out with Lambert and other figures within the 1979 film. I will be collecting them, and I know that Disney now holds the license of Alien. I'm hoping that they do it right. I hope they don't mess it up like they did Star Wars. Yeah, I'm just hoping that this turns out beautiful. I can never have enough aliens, and these are just some of the alien, literally xenomorphs that I have. These are just some of them. You see right here, Dallas is right here. This is Sigourney Weaver from the Kenner collection that they redid. And now the only thing I have a problem with is the weapons that they made for these guys for this right here, because it literally breaks at every turn. So I might find someone to print me a what do you call that? The rifle that they had in Aliens 2. But other than that, everything else is perfectly fine. And I mean, they stand up very well. You can see Sigourney Weaver back here from Aliens 3. I just don't want these to drop because it took me forever to stand them up. I also have Sigourney Weaver here. And again, this is not just about Sigourney Weaver, but I just wanted to show you guys. I'm a big Sigourney Weaver fan. I love the Alien action figures and stuff like that. Face sculpt is great. And with each series of Alien action figures they come out with, they're doing better and better with the face sculpt. So, I mean, like, pick these guys up while you can. They're still kind of cheap. Some of these are expensive now. I think Dallas is expensive now. And I think this Sigourney Weaver, which I think they're re-releasing again, I'm not sure, don't quote me on this, is expensive. This right here is a Sigourney Weaver in her pressure suit. Right here, when they first, when she escaped the alien and went down on the planet. Well, she didn't go down. She was telling them not to go down there. But when she escaped from the alien, and I have much more. I have so many more Alien action figures. I'm a big Alien fan. I love the Alien franchise. I love Ridley Scott's work. I love H.R. Geiger's work, as I stated before. So it is a complete honor to do these figures and collect these figures. Neca, great job. Thank you for giving me such wonderful, beautiful figures. This right here is another alien from the Neca saga, Neca series right here. This is pretty much the Alien 1979, but I think this is more so when he started maturing, when he first started out, because you could pretty much see through the upper part of his skull when he was first born. He was really like, still had like a skeletal frame, see through like the membrane or like the outer shield of his endoskeleton or exoskeleton was like still hardening, I guess, and he had a bit of a pinkish brownish dark color to him, and that's where they got like what you were able to see inside of the alien, where like you could see that he pretty much had no eyes and had all that stuff going on. But by the time they made it through that it was reaching the 24-hour mark, he started hardening up, or his skin started developing its outer shell, and everything started getting dark, more so like the defense mode of the alien or the xenomorph. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you about this, guys. It's just that I absolutely love it. I will be bringing you more action figure reviews. Be sure to check us out on YouTube, Facebook. We also do gameplays that we show on YouTube and Twitch. Just look up Tough Nerd Toys or check the links above or below that I'll list them up there. I mean, like, I don't know what else to tell you, but I'm just so happy with this alien line right here, that I'm just going to keep collecting it until I can no longer collect it. And again, like I told you before, wait around and I got a little treat for you guys at the end, okay? So, I mean, as a whole, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Rest in peace, Yapet Kodo. And you know how it go. If you buy a toy, what? Bust it open.
Stop. Lucky. Come on. You are my lucky star. You
Uh, 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 uh. You know what? Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know. Hold up. Uh, 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 ooh, I told you. And that's just some. That's just some. There's more. There's more. This is just some, man. But you know what? I enjoy y'all for tuning in, but this is just some of it, man. I'm serious with it. I'm serious. I'm not new to this, man. I've been into this alien stuff, collecting action figures for a minute. Love y'all.